Hello. Hello everyone, how's it going? It is I, Flipsider. Ready to do a little stream of more Famicom games. That's right. We are continuing Fliptendo today. Hey, how's it going, everyone? I am, Flipsider, and this is my little project called Fliptendo. And as you know, we're playing every single NES and Famicom game in chronological order We're playing every single game. Not necessarily finishing or beating all of them, but just playing all of them long enough to learn about the games. But we're trying to beat a lot of it, though. We're trying to beat as many as is reasonable. There's a lot of games, and I only live so long, so probably not gonna be beating that many. I mean, we're gonna have to like start speeding through some games a little bit. I think, like this one. I'm not sure if I want to necessarily beat this game. This game looks, I don't know. We got to check it out. I'm not sure. It looks pretty cool. But I believe this is an RPG. I do have a translation of it, so we can certainly check it out and we can play it a little while. Maybe it'll even be pretty fun. I don't know. This is GeGeGe no Kitarou 2. GeGeGe no Kitarou 2. Youkai Gundan no Chousen. GeGeGe no Kitarou 2 is that's an anime from like the 80s, I guess. Actually, I think there's been a recent updated anime version of this as well. It's an older manga. This one is based on the anime from the 80s, this game. This is the second, obviously, from the number 2. This is the second GeGeGe no Kitarou game we played. The first one was, like, I think it's brought to America as Ninja Kid, if I remember correctly. Completely changed. All the GeGeGe no Kitarou was removed from it. And we played that one a while back. That was more of like a very simplistic, like almost repetitive sort of, almost like arcade style kind of just platformer / action game where you like do like a set of like challenging, just like there was like a set of challenges you had to do. There were like platformer levels where you like would shoot enemies and then there'd be like a boss. It was like a Tose game. It's pretty janky. This game was also made by Tose, but it's like a little bit better Tose. Here we have the translated title screen. Let's actually take a look at the original title screen first in the untranslated version, because the Japanese title screens always look better. Actually, they approximated it pretty well. I mean, it is a better title screen, but they just Japanese characters just look cooler than Western scripts. It just looks cooler. That's just it's just the way it is. So even when they look similar like that, it usually ends up looking cooler in American. Yeah, it's another Bandai Tose co-production, Bandai published game. Of course, a lot of these anime games are from Bandai, and they license a lot of their properties out to make video games to like make a quick buck. They cashed in a lot, and they usually went with like a developer like either Tose or Micronix. Actually, usually Tose, I think. Spooky. They translated it as Spooky Kitarou. Interesting. How accurate that is. Spooky Kitarou 2, Kitarou versus Yokai Army. Right. I believe this is an RPG. Well, let's check it out. There's a grave matter going on. The yokai have woken up from their sleep and occupied Japan. Yumiko could become a great mediator of mine. Please, everyone, as soon as possible. Okay, here we go, the RPG. There it is. Oh, yokai here. Be careful, Kitarou. Our first battle. Ubume. I can attack, speak, or run away. Let's try speaking. Suddenly become aggressive. Well, that sucks for me. Speaking didn't work out too well. Just like in real life, speaking doesn't work. Well, I'm just gonna fucking attack. Oh, look at this. Huh. I'll just press the A button. I attacked. missed. Did he dodge me? Fuck. Just me, or does it seem like I'm gonna die to this first battle? He attacked first that time, and I'm dead. Let's see what happens. Kitarou suffered too much damage. But now we're back at Kitarou's house. At last. Oh, I can sleep and watch TV. Let's sleep. Oh, shoot. The timer. Better start that. Got back to 8 hit points. Let's watch TV. Spirit TV has its own charm. Let's keep it away from the eyes of a stranger. Oh, that's how you get a password. It's all A's, B's, and C's. Alright. Interesting that the movement is not grid-based. You can kind of just move around wherever. The tiles, it looks like they put a lot of effort to like make the tiles like distinguished from Dragon Quest. Like, it doesn't look like Dragon Quest like some of these other early RPGs. Likewise, the menu boxes are not just... A lot of these early Famicom RPGs, you know, just copy the menu, the style of menu boxes straight off of Dragon Quest, exactly. But this one does not. It's got its own style. It's got its own... Kind of like how Final Fantasy did, have its own style. That's cool. It's got its own... Yeah, actually, the window boxes look cool. They've got like a cool framing. Oh, I beat something. That's good. No. 4 damage. I'm fucking dead. Run away. Back to our house. Ooh, wow. This game's hard. What the? You move slower through the gray sand. Wow, dude, what? This game is hard. What the hell, man? GeGeGe no Kitarou. I guess the first one... No, I don't want... I already rested. Okay. Well, let's try to kill something and level up. Be careful. I'm weak. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Because I have this shit here, but it doesn't seem like you can do anything. Like it looks like there's a maybe there'll be a list of skills there you can use. Right now I only have 1. It shows my hit points and SP. I have 0 SP. There's a little like arrow over the hit points. I guess that's just showing your max. So I'm wondering if it's like that Saint Seiya game where there's some sort of like bar you can fill up, or you have some sort of option for increasing your power, but it doesn't seem to have anything like that. When I first saw that meter, I assumed it was going to have some sort of mechanic like that, but it just seems to be showing you your stats. I guess that's for like different attack options. So I guess we'll just run around my house and like try to farm enemies, try to level up, and just go into the house. I should go into the house after every battle. Actually, I should have slept right there. These guys seem easier. Kamakiri seems manageable for my weak self. It could be that after the first level up, our power will increase dramatically. Oh, look at that! Actually, dodge something. Boy, the graphics in this game are nice, I have to say. I mean, like, the game doesn't look like Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy. It's got its own almost like isometric kind of look. And that's pretty cool. It doesn't look like any Famicom game that's come before. The music is pretty good. Based on what I've heard on YouTube, it seems like the soundtrack for this game is pretty limited, though, and like there might only be like 1 music for battle for the whole game, 1 music for like the map for the whole game, and maybe like 1 dungeon music. It seems like there might not be a huge variety of music, but which, you know, Or this thing is the thing that killed me before. Perhaps I should run away. I'll try it again though. I'll try to fight it. Yeah, this guy really sucks. I should run away from this guy probably. I bet I can't beat him. Is it because I started to cross the bridge that that guy appeared? It might be. Do I have an like an option menu or? Oh, that pauses the game. It seems like this is one of those RPGs where the first thing you do is just grind up a level or two. Not unlike Wizardry. But I don't seem to have a menu where I can look at my stats, my status. Like I'm curious how much experience I need to get to the next level. There doesn't seem to be a way for me to find that out. One experience. Only one experience. It's pretty measly. There's like a menu or anything in this game. Oh, no. Wait, what is this? Wait, what? The A button does this? Oh, this is the... Hey, DJ, what's up? Yokai Quest? It's a little bit like that. There's probably an actual game called Yokai Quest. So wait, I can see my stats. Hold on. I press A button. I press it again, and that shows me stats. Level 1, experience 3, attack 3. How do I see how much I need to get to the next level? Maybe you can't see that. Is it a Dragon Quest? Yeah, right. That's true. Yeah, this game... Oh, let's try going to this Jizo statue down here. Maybe that'll be good for me. Maybe we'll find something. Might be able to manage that. Well, I don't know how much experience I need to get to the next level. All I know is I have 3 so far. Let's just keep grinding, and we're bound to level up at some point in the near future. Hey DJ, how's it going? How are you doing today? Gecko food. Oh man, remember Unreal Gecko? If only Pete were here. We finally found his food. What do we have here? What is this? Can't you see I'm busy? Be gone now. I couldn't see that, honestly. No. Is that... I couldn't see that. Oh, Howard, what a rude statue. Fuck, man. Okay. You're now in Indiana after a 37-hour trip. 37-hour trip? Really? Were you on like a road trip? Oh, I'm worried that dude is gonna appear and kill me. Statue is busy. Oh, you took a bus? Was it 37 hours straight? That sounds really long. I've never... Even when I went to Japan, it was only like, you know, a 12-hour flight. I've never traveled anywhere for 37 hours. The most I've driven in a row was like 15 hours. I would do it. Oh man, this guy's gonna kill me, right? I should run. I can tell this guy's gonna fucking kill me. Let's run away. You can't sleep when you travel? That sucks. Will you try taking, like, any sleeping meds to help with that? Boy, this game sure starts out tough. Let's just look around a little bit. Kind of look around the landscape. We got some bridges. I'm guessing that when you cross the bridge, you get more powerful enemies, like in Dragon Quest. So I'll just try to stay over here for now. Won't let you sleep. have you tried sleeping medication? I mean, even with like sleeping meds, you still can't sleep. That sucks. Why, you just don't like traveling? That's too bad. I like traveling. I actually enjoy it for the most part. I don't like flying so much, but even that is like not the worst. Oh, this guy. I should just run, right? I don't think I can handle that guy. Well, is that so? Why did you have to go on a 37-hour trip? Have you moved already, or you miss what you need to do? Your stuff will get stolen. The vehicle will crash. Oh, okay, that kind of thing. Well, if the vehicle's gonna crash, it's not gonna matter whether you're asleep or awake, right? Hey, Sam, how's it? Yeah, that's right. You know this game? Oh, I mean, you know the show? I've never actually seen this show. How are you doing, Sam? That's right, man. GeGeGe, no Kitarou. Just how long the buses took. Okay. You know the manga in the show? I'm aware of the manga and the show. I've never read it or seen it, though. I feel like... Have you, Tam? Have you watched it? Like, is it any good? I should check it out. Well... You know, this is the second one. Very different from the first one. I don't know if you remember the first one. You probably do, Tam. I feel like... For some reason, I feel like that's a game you played. The first one was that like kind of janky Tose platformer. This one, surprisingly, is actually also made by Tose, but you can see now. We've talked before about, but like Tose is one of those developers that started out really janky and bad, but they improved as they went along, and even like now already, this game actually is pretty nice looking. It's a pretty nice looking RPG. Honestly, they did a good job with it. It is the evolution of Tose. But I mean, it's nice. This is one of the first, other than Final Fantasy, this is one of the first RPGs that like has really broken away from like what Dragon Quest. Like most RPGs to this point just have copied Dragon Quest, aside from Final Fantasy. Like, this game looks totally different. Like, both the menus look different, and the combat graphics, like this isometric look, is pretty cool. That's totally different from anything we've seen so far. It's a nice looking game. The music sounds okay too, and I don't know. It seems like decently programmed. Like, it's such a far cry from. Tose has been improving gradually, but they haven't made anything, I think, like that is this good looking yet. Like, this is the best. This has to be the best thing they've made so far. Couldn't afford to ship all of it, so some things are just gone. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So you've moved? Have you just moved, DJ? I hope that you were able to keep all the things that were important. Well, I mean, to be honest, you know, that's not that. I mean, that happens. You know, when we moved, there is a lot of junk that we just decided to just either leave behind or just throw away because we just couldn't really. It was not too much trouble, and we couldn't really fit everything into the grandma's house anyway. I'll try to attack this guy, but no, I should probably just run. Unless I get like a critical hit. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. There's no way I'll beat this thing. That owl is too tough for me. I need to go sleep again. That's why I'm staying around my house. Tell Skillbrow I broke into a Burger King and stole a chicken sandwich. Okay, I'll tell him that, Tam. I'll make sure to... Tam, why don't you tell him that? I'm sure he'll be along any time now. But, you know, just in case you're not here, I'll make sure to mention to him. Tam stole a chicken sandwich from Burger King. He wants you to know that. Does that have some... Is that a reference to something that I forgot? Okay, I have full health now. I'll try to fight this guy again. Oh, that'll include your flip side books? Oh, that's cool. Well, That's good at least, DJ. I'm glad you still have your flip side books. But if you ever lose them or anything, you know, I'll give you like discounted, heavily discounted. I'll give you more heavily discounted books. You can just let me know. Well, that's cool. What have you been up to lately, Sam? What have you been doing? What have you been doing with time? What are you playing? Hey, I'm actually dodging this thing. Hey, I might be able to beat this fucker now, hopefully. Did I beat him? Wow. Still only one experience from that guy. He's a lot harder than the other guy, but only one experience. It's not so good. I do have the gecko food. Is that like health restoring? Maybe I can use that to go explore a little bit farther. Let's try going back up here. So I don't know what happens when you die. Well, the first time I died. When we first started playing, I died, and I got warped to my house. Someone's abducted Yumiko. Once you suggested that he break into Burger King and get something from there 3 years ago, I'm sure he'll remember that. You could say from here the games would improve visually, but there's some dumpster fires coming. On the Famicom? I mean, yeah, not every game is gonna like. I mean, gradually the games are going to improve visually. Like, towards the end of the Nintendo's lifespan, there's gonna be a lot more nice-looking games, and we haven't seen like a lot of the best-looking games yet, you know. But you know, of course, not every game is gonna be good-looking. Armello? What's Armello, Tam? What's that? Okay, this is where I started, actually. Yeah, I started up there. And like, I died immediately to the first enemy, and then I got warped down here to my house when I died. Need to get a Switch? Yeah, Switch is awesome. I'm just gonna run for this guy, he's not worth the effort. That Link's Awakening? Oh yeah, I mean... You know, that could be cool if you haven't played it for a long time, or if you've never played it, you know, that could be cool. I mean, you know, I played on the Game Boy Advance, so I feel like I don't really need that, but I'm glad that that's come out. So, you know, it can reach a wider audience, you know, it's a really cool game. PC tabletop game? Oh, I see. PC tabletop, huh? This game, you know, I have to say it has a pretty slow start. You know, you start off super weak, you easily get killed by, like, normal enemies, and you try to grind up, you know, try to gain a level, and it takes forever to get to level 2. So, a bit of a slow start for GeGeGe. This guy's gonna probably kill me. That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, I was close, I almost died. Uh-oh. We're dead. Oh, we're not dead. You survived that. We have 1 hit point left. You better die now. Nice. Let's check how much oh, congrats! There we go. Whew. Thank goodness. Leveled up to become stronger. I needed that. Hair needle has been obtained. Oh, that's his iconic attack from the anime. You can shoot needles out of his hair. Gecko food has been obtained. I guess that's just a healing item. Grind it. Phantasy Star Syndrome. Yeah, is that how the Phantasy Star games are? A lot of classic RPGs are like that. But it's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, Dragon Quest is... Whoa, oh my god. I thought level 2 might be a big increase, but I didn't expect my hit points to triple. And to suddenly have 16 magic points. I didn't expect that, I gotta be honest. That's even more than I was thinking it would be. Wow. 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 All of a sudden, I feel a lot stronger. Level 2. Well, let's go do it. Okay, this guy will probably... I'm sure he'll want to talk to me now, this statue, because I'm, like, way more cool. You just been playing tabletop games, huh, Tam? You're not playing any like Sonics or anything? Hey, Asian Waste, how's it going? How are you doing? Welcome to GeGeGe no Kitarou 2. The first game was a platformer. This game is an RPG. Actually seems pretty nice. Like, pretty good game. Hello. Oh, he's still a jerk, this statue. Alright, just checking. The level cap in this is 10. Wow, you know this game, DJ? I didn't know that you knew this game. Wow. So it's like, I see. So every level is very meaningful then. That's cool. Spoopy points. Okay. Well, that's not a bad system. That's kind of interesting. Alright. Well, now we can go explore. Many hats. Hey, there's a town. Did you play this? So you have played this, huh, DJ? Did you finish it? Do you know how? Can you tell me about it? Like how long it is? Hey, Kitarou, looking for Yumiko, huh? In that case, you should go to the northern castle. Oh, it's just a dude. It's just a monkey. The North Castle. Okay. Well, it sounds like I'm supposed to go to the north, to a castle. This is one of the ones you didn't get to finish. That's cool. You played it a little bit, huh? It's cool that you played this. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you play the first GeGeGe no Kitarou? The game's pretty different. This gray square looks suspicious. Oh, I have magic now, too. I should keep that in mind. Well, it says it's supposed to go north, so let's go south instead. Just kind of look around. You liked it? RPGs are pretty cool. Are you addicted to exploring? Okay, suddenly become more aggressive. What? Stop that. Okay, so I can switch to the hair needle by doing this. Let's give that a try. Hair needle, fucker! Insta-killed him. Wow. Really? That seems pretty strong. Wow, the hair needle is good. Okay, so let's see. Got a little piece of land here we can explore. Like you can climb this mountain a little bit. Let's hair needle him. That uses up. What did that use? 4 SP? So then I would have 4 of these attacks. It doesn't even say that it does like a certain amount of damage. He just dies. Like that is that an insta kill? That's really good. Or maybe it just doesn't bother to... Huh? What? I can't... What's with this? What's with this? I can't go over here. What? What the fuck? Whoa, what was that? What is this? Is it like some kind of spiritual barrier or something? Or is it a glitch? What do you think that is? Oh, and Draken? I want to play Draken one of these days. Draken seems like a cool game. I know it's weird to say because many people don't like it, but to me it seems like a cool game. I want to try it. One of these days. One of these days I'll try it. start going up here. Yeah, there's... You know what? This seems to be some sort of spiritual barrier I'm gathering. Okay. Spiritual shield, so... It's probably... Oh, I can climb here. Let's see. We're looking for a castle? I like how there's different levels. Like, this is cool level design. Like, this is different from Dragon Quest or anything we've seen so far. What is this here? It's a door. Hello? Door, open. Do I press that button? You enter through the back door. That means I got a double beef one and they gave you the chicken one for free. Okay, Tam, we're getting some more details about your adventure at Burger King. That's good. Oh, what? Oh! Oh, I see. So when you go to this screen, this is where you use your items. And these are the gecko food. Which, okay, so the gecko food is just a gecko on a stick. It's a lizard on a stick. And that I see. Wait, then what is this then? What's this item on the right here? I'll find out later. Look, a suspicious circle of trees. What's up with this? What's with this suspicious circle of trees? A lot of fun. And a lot of people don't like that game, but I don't know, I like the Draken, but now I've never actually tried playing it, but it seems to have a really interesting atmosphere. I like how it's kind of surreal. Oh shit. This guy looks stronger. New way. Remember we fought him in Neo. Alright, I'm gonna try my hair needles. Maybe I can... We'll see how strong he is. 11 damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay. The hair needles do 8 damage. Alright, I'll try it again, the hair needles. See if we can beat him. We beat him? He's escaped. What? Suru Bebi has been obtained. Suru Bebi. I got a Suru Bebi. Okay, that guy seems a bit dangerous. Suru Bebi, what's that? Oh, it's this fire thing. Huh. Maybe it like returns you to your home or something? I wonder what that does. I mean, maybe I should try to use one. You ate crocodile meat, tasted like dirty chicken. Yeah, it does taste like chicken. I've had crocodile meat too, and I think that it's like chewy. You know, it's like chewy meat. It's basically like chicken that's just a little bit chewier. It's pretty good. I had it like, it was like fried. Oh shit. Wait, look at this. Another like spiritual barrier, I guess? I guess we can't go that way. Alright. But we were told to go north to go to a castle. We might not be ready yet. What is with that door that I can't open? I don't know. I mean, or maybe they just mean this castle here. Can I get to there? Oh. Where's this guy? I'm wondering if... I guess I'm out of SP, so I can't use the hair needles. What happens if I try to use them anyway? Nothing? Okay. Just a regular attack. 6 damage? He shoots a bubble at me. What? Too much damage? Oh, the crows took my body away. What? Oh, jeez. Hey, Mr. Leo. What's up? How's it going? How are you doing? Playing GeGeGe no Kitarou. About a half hour. Okay, let's see. I just got wrecked. Let's see. Did I lose any experience? I'm not sure. I don't think so. We're still level 2. I believe that we got level 2 at like, what, 10 experience probably? Maybe 12. I don't think there was any penalty for dying there. I'm not quite sure of it. How is this? Well, you know, to be honest, it seems pretty good. This is actually made by Tose. This is a Bandai game, and it's made by Tose. So, a lot of the Tose games to this point have been kind of on the bad side. Oh, a hospital. There's nothing here. Little Dragon Quest-ish. I think they did a pretty good job of making it look a bit different from Dragon Quest. I like how there's different levels. See how there's like different like elevation levels? Like ramps and stuff? They don't have that in Dragon Quest. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is a new way to go. Up here. Oh. There's these weird spiritual barriers or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. There's these weird barriers, like ghost barriers. I'm guessing you have to like do certain events or do something to it. Let me Bozu. Well, let's try to attack him with my hair needles. Whoa. He teleported. Whoa, he did a lot of damage. Fuck. That deals half my life bar. Wow. Well, we need to kill him now. He's gonna kill us. No, I was kind of admiring how this game, like of all the RPGs we've played so far, which is not a lot, but you know, there's been a few here and there, even some non-RPGs like Sword of Colin. It's like more of an action game. A lot of them use like very similar menus and styles to Dragon Quest. A lot of stuff has just kind of been ripped off from Dragon Quest, like that Hercules game and Renegade. No, I've never read the manga or seen the anime. Alright, let's check now if we've lost any. No. Okay, so looks like there's no death penalty, at least not that I can see, other than getting sent back to your house. At least we don't lose any experience. I don't seem to have any money to lose. So the only penalty for dying is just getting knocked back to your house. So you don't have to really worry about dying too much. We can kind of just take it easy and just relax. Explore around. We can explore around as much as we want, as long as we can survive. So let's keep looking around. No, but I've never read it. Have you, Mr. Leo? I think this game seems pretty good so far. Like, honestly, like, the graphics, they look nice. Especially for a Tose game. I mean, I was saying that I think this has to be the nicest game Tose has made. The nicest looking, for sure. I like the isometric battle graphics. It does seem like a bit limited, like it's only like one-on-one battles. There was a battle, there have been a couple battles with like 2 enemies on the screen, and what happens is you fight them one at a time. Oh, this guy's tough. Fuck. I should have been using my hair needles from the beginning. Wow, yeah, we're gonna get killed again. Well, apparently we're not strong enough. Class on manga. Looked at a few panels. So, is this manga from the 60s? It's that old? It's from the 60s? Oh, this guy we know he can beat. This guy's easy. That's old. Wow. This guy's pretty weak, so we're not going to waste our hair attack on him. Now, I've never seen the anime or manga. I've been aware of it. I guess I basically know about it because of the games. That's the only reason I know about these. Otherwise, I wouldn't have heard of them. Can we get to that castle-looking thing from this way? Oh, wait, there's a cave there. Actually, look at that, yeah. Should we check out this cave? Could be something interesting. What? Oh, wow. I have no light. Look at this. I guess I need a lamp. Oh, there can be... You can fight 2 enemies at once? Oh, I guess... No. Okay, see? Yeah, it's doing the thing I was saying. So look, when there's 2 enemies, you have to fight them one at a time. Well, we'll give it a try. I get the feeling these guys are going to be way too strong. Gamma. I'm going to turn the game volume down just like slightly. It might be a tiny bit loud. Tiny bit loud, maybe. There's been a few anime. Yeah, there was one. There was like a recent one, wasn't there? Like, I remember seeing that. But never seen any of them. Have you seen it? Did you? What are you? You only saw a few panels from it. No. I should watch one of the animes at least. Oh, I guess I've got no chance against this guy, because this is only the first one. Well, I'll fight to the death. At least see how strong he is. Okay, so we're clearly not ready for this cave. See, I beat the first one, but now we have to fight the second one. So that's how attacking multiple enemies in this game works. You fight them one at a time. So there's going to be 2 enemies and you have to fight the first one, beat it, then fight the second one. It's all one-on-one fights. Well, it seems like a pretty cool game. The music is decent, but I don't know, maybe it could be a little bit better. It's got that kind of yokai mood to it, but it could be catchier, I think. Could be catchier. And I'm dead. Good thing the crows could find me in that cave. Well. Hey, Wham! Wamu! Wamu! What's up? How's it going? Friendlo? That's me, Hello? Henlo, Friendlo? Well, Henlo to you too. Oh, maybe I can beat that bald guy now. I'm gonna give it a try. Ooh, excuse me. That's good. I'm gonna hair needle him. Going pretty well. That's good. What have you been up to? We're playing GeGeGe no Kitarou 2. The sequel. If you remember, the first one was like a kind of a janky Tose platformer. And this one is a more polished Tose RPG. It seems pretty good. We're playing an English translation that we just happen to have here. That's pretty nice. Talk to this guy again. Northern Castle. They must mean that castle that we could see up there. BD Black Desert Online? Oh, I forgot that you played that. How's that going? You like that game, Black Desert? You know, I don't really, I kind of tend to stay away from the MMOs these days, but I looked at that game a little bit, thought about playing it. It has very nice character creators, but the actual game itself didn't really seem that exciting to me. It didn't, like, there was a couple of games. The main one, I guess, was like Blade and Soul. When I saw like shots of the combat, I was like, oh my god, that looks amazing. But Black Desert Online, when I looked at like screenshots of that, it's like, that looks generic, you know. But the character creator is really good looking. You can make some really nice looking characters. I've mentioned that. How do you? I mean, how long you been playing it for? Do you like it? What do you think about it? Give us your review. Black Desert Online. Hey, S-Lib. Yeah, another RPG. We're playing GeGeGe no Kitarou 2. I think that's... Well, let's try checking out that, like, gray castle thing over there. Oh, there's Tenome. There's a Tenome. Alright, Tenome. I'm gonna kill you now. is a Tose RPG. Based on the anime GeGeGe no Kitarou, which is like a well-known in Japan anime about a kid who shoots hair and fights demons. Maybe not that dissimilar from like Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know. They told me to go investigate a castle to the north, and that's where Yumiko was. This looks like a castle, and it's to the north of that guy. Uh-oh, he's become aggressive. Settle down. I'm wondering if there's like any dungeons around. Well, there was that cave, but we couldn't really survive in there. You love it. No theoretical limit on level. No, how does that work? Expansive life skill system. What do you mean by life skill system? And well, that's interesting about the. Does that mean that level can? I don't. Interesting. I think that that's a good idea though for MMOs. What if like that was an idea I had. Like, what if an MMO had no limit on level? Like, you could keep leveling infinitely. You know? I mean, it is possible to do something like that. I think that would be cool, because I've always thought one of the big problems with MMOs is how, like, you kind of level until you get to the top level, and then you're in the end game. And the worst part of any MMO, to me, is usually the end game. Like, that's when the game gets... That's when it starts to become, like, just a gear treadmill. Like, the leveling part is always the most fun, so you just make that last forever. I don't know, that might be interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna run away from these guys so I can explore wherever I am right now. Huh. Hello there, can I talk to you? Oh, Youkai here, be careful. What? I've been waiting for you, Kitarou. I'll send you to the underworld. Let me talk to you. Yumiko is kept here in my custody. So, do you want to take her place? I don't think I do. I want to... Oh, ouch. That looks painful. The Art of Thunder has been used. 7 damage. Let's talk to him again. Alright, that's all the dialogue we can get out of him. More than one shot brown shade for the environment graphics. I think the graphics look good. I mean, do you think... This guy seems like a boss. Let's see if we can run away. Looks like we probably can't. There's some glitches there with the graphic glitches with the window. I think graphically it looks pretty nice, honestly. Especially compared to like all the RPGs so far. Aside from like the, Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. Yeah, not demons, yokai. Well, it's usually translated as demon, right? Life skills are non-combat. Yeah. Like crafting and that shit. Yeah. Which, yeah, I mean, like, I have enjoyed doing stuff like that in Final Fantasy 11 and 14 a little bit, but I don't know, like, the idea of, like, doing more of that doesn't seem super appealing to me. After a while, levels take a long time. Well, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, if you were to have a system where, like, the leveling is infinite, you would have to, like, make it so that it gets more and more difficult to gain a level, or else it wouldn't work, yeah. This game looks good, the Wizardry game did not. I like Wizardry, yeah, I guess you have to... I mean, graphically, yeah, the game was very bare bones, but you have to understand that, like, the computer game that they were porting was even more bare bones. I mean, compared to that, like, that game was actually pretty decent looking. Like, at least they had some decent, like, graphics for the enemies. The computer version didn't even have that. Like, the enemy graphics in the original Apple II Wizardry are just like, they look like, some 15-year-old drew them. They look terrible, So it's not hard to be better than that, but... yeah, it's a pretty bare bones game, Wizardry. It was still fun, though. I enjoyed it, I really did. Technically, some kami are yokai. Kami gods. Right. You just can't get into RPGs. Not an RPG person, huh? What kind of games do you like, S-Lib? Maybe we've talked about it before, but you know, I can't always remember things super well because my memory sucks. You played some. Which ones have you played? Which ones did you like? So Wham, how does that work with Black Desert Online? You said that. Here, I'm gonna try to unload all my strongest attacks on this person. You said that like the levels are infinite. Like, so what's the highest level anybody's achieved then? What's your level? What's like the highest realistic level? Just curious. Platformers are your thing? Okay, that's cool. Platformers are my thing too. It's probably overall my favorite genre is platformers. I used to say it was I used to say that my favorite genre was horror games, but that was back in the PS2, PS3 era. It's not really anymore. If they still made horror games that I liked. For a while, my favorite genre was horror games. But I think for the majority of my life, my favorite genre was platformers. I want to kill this person so I can get the experience. Ah, it seems pretty strong. Damn. Guess I'm gonna die. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga and Undertale 2. Okay. Well, Superstar Saga? I'm not sure about Superstar Saga because there's a lot of different Mario and Luigi games and Mario RPGs. Undertale is... I would hesitate to call that game an RPG. It's a very hybrid RPG, you know? It sort of borrows the trappings of RPGs, but it's more of like a bullet hell, turn-based bullet hell game. Very interesting, unique game. But more than just a simple RPG. But it seems like a cool game. I would like to try Undertale at some point. You're 58, everything unlocks at 60. What do you mean everything unlocks? Like what unlocks? It seems like we're not strong enough to like go in that castle and survive. The enemies are in there like crazy tough. And in the cave too, the enemies are like just crazy tough. So I guess we're better off just exploring more around the overworld. That did seem like a castle. And he mentioned Princess Yumiko. So it seemed, or I don't know if she's a princess. So it's just Yumiko. It's a character from the show, I guess. Probably just like the typical, you know, girl character. The girl who's your friend. I guess we should just like be probably farming more levels right now. We probably need to get to level 3. I'll just keep exploring the overworld and just seeing what else we can find while I try to level up. That's my general plan right now. And then maybe we'll come back to the cave and that castle. Oh, wait a second. This fire item, let's see what this item that I have does. This, what is it called again? Sue. I got 4 of these fire things. Can I use that? No, I can't use it. It doesn't do anything. Maybe that's for the cave? Like maybe it lights up the cave? Like that would make sense. You played Deltarune Chapter 1. I have no idea what Deltarune is. I don't know what that, I've never heard of that. Okay. Have you played any of like the classic RPGs like Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy, anything like that? You should give those a try, especially the Super Nintendo Final Fantasies, you know. I feel like really Chrono Trigger is the one, like the best one to test whether you like classic RPGs. Like if you don't like Chrono Trigger, then probably classic RPGs are a lost cause for you. But I like platformers though. I mean, that's cool. What's some of your favorite platformers? The sequel to Undertale. Oh, okay. I see. I guess I had heard that at some point, but I forgot. Oh. Like a shield there. Can't go that way. Alright. And this is a dead end for us. Well, I would have to play Undertale first before I could play Deltarune. Oh, it's not a sequel? It's just the next game by that Toby Fox guy. It's an anagram. Okay. you guys think the volume level is good right now? Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. I'll just run from him. If I can. I can't beat that guy. I guess way too strong. Yeah, I gotta try Undertale first before I can like play Deltarune. What is Deltarune like? Is it play like Undertale, or does it have like a different kind of system? Just an abandoned hospital. It's pretty weird. Where else can we go in there? I'm not exactly sure what to do in this game. That's okay though. I mean, I enjoy exploring and trying to figure it out. I'm not sure if I want to beat this game. Like, I don't think I do, to be honest. But at the moment, I do want to keep playing at the moment because I feel like we've barely scratched the surface. I want to at least learn it. Oh, we leveled up. Okay, this is what we needed. That's good. What are we at now? 40 hit points. Nice. That ought to make a difference, I would think. Okay. Well, let's see. What should we do then? Explore the cave? Let's try the cave. Let me try to use this fire item. Maybe I can light it up. You own Final Fantasy 7 8. Expected 30 plus hours. Already a daunting task. You loathe grinding. Well, it depends on what you mean by grinding, but if you mean the old... Like, there's not really grinding in Final Fantasy 7 and 8, going by the classic definition. Like, you never have to, like, just level up in order to, like, continue. You can pretty much play through the game, and they're both... Well, Final Fantasy 8, I guess you do sort of have to grind, because that's a weird game. Like, you have to, like, spend points during the game just, like, drawing spells until you get to 99. But, Final Fantasy 7 is more traditional. You don't really have to grind in that game at all. Unless by grinding you just mean, like, there some, like, the more modern kids sort of use grinding to just mean... It's really weird. They just like that to... They use that to just mean, like, fight a lot of random battles. If that's what you mean grinding is, then I guess you do have to fight a lot of random battles. Although I don't understand that. Like, at what point does fighting random battles become, like, enough to where it's grinding? Like, if you have to fight more than one random battle an hour, is that grinding? It seems like, you know, I don't know. I don't get that. I don't get that use of the word. Volume is good. Undertale is better. System is significantly improved there. Oh, what, then, Deltarune? Grinding levels items to beat the boss or complete a task. Okay, so like the classic definition, Final Fantasy 7 doesn't have that at all. Final Fantasy 8 has that, because it's kind of a weird system where it's based on just owning spells, and the only way to get spells is to draw them from enemies. You do have to, like, spend time drawing, like, just kind of fighting some repetitive battles to draw certain spells from certain enemies. Although you only have to do it at certain times and certain spells. It depends on how like thorough you want to be, I guess. I think, yeah, 7 doesn't have that at all. 7 is a pretty easy game. Like, for an RPG, it's pretty easy. You never really need to grind. It's even for, like, I mean, even back then, in that time, the PS1 days, like, Final Fantasy games had, like, mellowed out a lot and were, like, a lot more, I would say, casual. You don't like grind at all, even a little turns you off. In terms of its system, Deltarune is better. Oh, what, then Undertale? Oh, okay. Well, what is Deltarune's system like? Is it different? I think Undertale's system is pretty interesting, though. From your understanding, grinding means that you have to do the same thing over and over to level up gear through progress. Right. It means, essentially, the classic definition means you have to... Like in Final Fantasy 1, like Final Fantasy 1 is actually not really that grindy, but there's a part early on, like, when you have to prepare for the Marsh Cave, and you have to, like, sort of, like, get a bunch of potions, you gotta get a bunch of spells, there's a bunch of expensive weapons that you need. You kind of have to do, like, some like an hour or two of just like running around and like just leveling up. Like that's grinding, when you just have to like charge around in circles until you get enough, you know, experience or money or whatever you need. But if you're just playing through the game, if you're just running through the game and you're not stopping to like actually level up, then I wouldn't ever call that grinding. Like, if the game just has like a lot of random battles, that's not grindy, that's just simply like, that's just a lot of random battles. Like, that's something different. That's just a high amount, that's a high encounter rate, you know. That's what you would call that. Different concept. Game that requires you to grind to get further grindy, which seems to be the new tactic in to get you to buy microtransactions. Oh yeah, especially with like cell phone games. In fact, like yeah, they actually beat. Wait, how much experience did I get from that thing? Fuck, I missed it. How much experience did I just get from that? I killed that hard enemy and I wasn't even paying attention. And my iPad is frozen. I can't see on the delay. Aw, man. 1 experience? Did I just get 1 experience from that fucking thing? Wait a second. That can't be right. That's a hard enemy just gave me 1 experience? Hey, that dude is not here anymore. What the fuck? Oh, there he is. Well, I should try to, let me go back and rest and then come back here. Here, I'll just let this thing kill me. I should try to get to this guy with, like, all my... Maybe I can beat him. I probably need to beat him. Different characters have different buttons and such. Some characters you can't control at all. So multi-party system, that's certainly different. Different characters have different buttons. Okay. I'm not really getting like a... The only reason why I could play a different bit of Pokemon is the grind that yielded something visually interesting involving Pokemon that wore off real quick. Yeah, I never was able to get into Pokemon games that much. It's just not really my thing. Not my aesthetic. I played a little bit of Pokemon X. I mean, maybe one of these days I'll play through like a full Pokemon game. Undertale's pretty cool with combat, but Deltarune is an entirely different system. Well, I'm just curious like what it's like. So it's a multi-party system. So it's not is it turn-based or is it an action game now? You actually survived that encounter. How do I get out of here? More from Deltarune and also Hive. Is Deltarune like one of those early, is it like an early access thing right now? Or an alpha mode or something like that? Turn-based, you move, then dodge like in original. So turn-based, but okay, so it still has the dodging. So the combat is like, fucking, whatever the game is called. Oh, it's episodic? Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, man. I'm not down with that. You need to play Undertale to understand Deltarune. So it's a sequel then. So it's... Wait, somebody said it wasn't a sequel. It sounds like just a full-blooded sequel. Promotional chapter. Okay. Alright. Well, like I said, I mean... So it has still the same, quote, turn-based thing, but it's like action, like dodging, like bullet... I guess bullet hell you could call it. I don't know. That's probably not even really accurate. He says it's not a sequel. But it's like a spiritual successor then. Oh, okay. It's a demo, the entire game. Okay, that's cool then. It's not episodic, only for purpose of gaining interest. It's a demo. That makes more sense. Not episodic. Okay, that's good. An alternate universe? Okay. Turn-based, but with certain inputs like Paper Mario. Oh, okay. So like, kind of like quick time event kind of things. Or like Super Mario RPG, like timing-based button things. Okay, so we're gonna try to actually fight this boss now. Well, like I said, I can't worry about Delta Rune. I mean, I was curious about whether it was different. It sounds pretty much the same. It sounds like the same system, but like maybe he added multiple party members and like some different things. But you gotta still do the dodging, right? I'm just gonna run away from this thing. You encourage me to play Undertale? Yeah, I would like to try Undertale at some point. I would like to. I don't know when I'll have time, but at some point I would like to. I'm interested in it. It certainly has a good soundtrack. I listened to the soundtrack. I was impressed, and I'm not easily impressed by soundtracks that are not made by Japanese people, but it's an impressive soundtrack. Alright, this guy. We can speak to him and we get some dialogue. Seems to be some sort of like boss kind of guy. Maybe we can beat him at level 3. Let's find out. Hey, dodge his lightning. Good. Alright. These are hair needles. We got tons of them now. Kitarou. Miyagi Nudo. Going down. Makes you cry. It's not gonna make me cry. I don't have emotions. What are those like? In-level bullet dodging puzzles. In-level bullet dodging puzzles. Ah. So it's sort of building on the thing from Undertale then. That sounds interesting. I don't know. If I liked Undertale, which I think I might, I'd be willing to give Deltarune a try. Uh-oh. Well, I can always heal myself. Let's see, do I need to heal? Oh wait, can I heal? He does. You don't have emotions. Yeah, I'm kind of joking. But I'm just like, it takes a lot for a game to affect me like that. I think I can probably count on one hand the number of games that have made me tear up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really, I don't, you know, like, I don't usually get affected by, like, games or movies like that. I'm too, what's the word? Analytical, I guess. It's like, oh, this plot is interesting. And once in a while, once in a blue moon. I have 16 hit points left. Wait, oh, can I? I guess you don't have the option to use the health restoring thing during battle, do you? Doesn't seem like it. It would make this a lot easier. Maybe I won't need to. There's no, like, potion option. I can attack, speak, and run away. I do have geckos, but I guess... Hey, it's realistic, you know? If you were in, like, a real fight, you wouldn't have time to pull a lizard on a stick out of your backpack and just be like... While, like, some dude is shooting lightning at you. That's not realistic. Come on, video games. At least this game's got the guts to be realistic. Good job. Hey, I beat him! Alright, level 3 was enough. 10 experience. That's a lot more than I've been getting. Sorry, Kitarou. Yumiko-chan has been taken away by QB's minions. Oh, she's in another castle, huh? Catnip has been attained. Okay. So we just completed, like, the first quest of this game. That's cool. Alright. Music should be good since Toby Fox is a musician. Well, being a musician is no guarantee at all that a game is going to have good music. There's lots of, like... I mean, I assume that, like, there's a lot of these AAA budget video games that come out probably have, like, fancy, you know, musicians working on them, but they still make soundtracks that suck all the time. You know? It's no guarantee. It's probably more to do with the fact that Toby Fox is, like, not a part of... I don't know, there's something to do with just, like, the studio systems. I think that it's a thing that has to do with, like, trends and a philosophy of, like, soundtrack design where musicians are told to make music that doesn't stand out, to not get... Like, I basically feel like the trend is... soundtrack designers are basically told to make soundtracks that purposely suck. You know? That's what it feels like to me. But you see it less from stuff from Japan, so it hasn't affected them as much yet. Professional Smash player, which Sakurai found out the hard way. Oh, really? Tales of Symphonia? I've never played a Tales game yet. I would kind of like to play the first one, Fantasia, on Super Nintendo as my first Tales game. One of these days. You know, it's hard to play RPGs because they take so long, but yeah, I would like to. Food during combat? What is this, Skyrim? Exactly. I really just pause combat, take some time to leisurely look through my bag and pick out some food. At least Dark Souls makes you actually like fumble through your inventory in real time to find the potions. You know, and then you have to actually drink them while the monster's beating on you. You have to time it. You know, at least that's kind of realistic. I appreciate that. But that is an action game. To see who made... Yeah, I did. Oh, you mean Terry Bogard? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. We watched that during the art stream yesterday. The intro video for Terry Bogard. The little animation they made, that was like awesome, actually. Maybe we should quit this. I don't know. I'm going to play this a little bit longer, but... actually, Rescuing the Princess seems like a good place to stop, though. I don't know if I'm not going to like finish the game. I don't know if I should. I feel like we've seen enough of this game to like judge it. Play the game to understand it better. I can only tell you so much about spoiling it. You talking about Undertale? Well, I want to. It's just, you know, there's so many games I have to play as Liv. Now listen. Oh, not Terry? Sans from Undertale? Technically a Mii fighter. Oh, really? I didn't see that. I don't know what you're talking about. A skin for the Mii fighters? Oh, okay. Does he have like unique moves, or does he just have Mii fighter moves? Because that sounds like not like a real fighter. Undertale. Yeah, I want to. Let me just say this. I would like to at some point, but if you really want me to play something, remember we do have the sub-request system. We do have that. If you really want me to play a game, you can of course become a subscriber, and you get 1 hour of request time for every month that you were subscribed. So if you end up subscribing for 1 year, that's 12 hours of whatever game you want, and you can get on the board. You can get some numbers put up. And you know, if you really want me to play something, you can always do that. I'm just saying. But I'll probably play Undertale eventually anyway, so you could always just... The other thing you do is just wait. The Megalovania track. The very end of the banjo demonstration. I didn't see most of the Nintendo Directs yesterday. This game does... Here, you know what? This game does seem pretty cool, but here's the thing. Let me just say this. We have 1,500 Famicom and NES games to get through, and I don't have time to, like... There's going to be more and more of these RPGs. They're going to take a long time, and I definitely don't have time to play through them all. And all of this game, I kind of like this game. It's kind of neat. But I don't know if I want to play through the whole thing. I think maybe we can say an hour is enough. I'm especially happy that we at least like did something. Like we rescued. We didn't rescue. We beat a boss. I mean, that's cool. So you know what? Let's do this. I'm just gonna make, just in case you want to come back. Oh, I'll make a. You know what I'll do? I'll get a password and I'll save state on the password. So that way I have the option to continue either with the save state or like legit. I can continue legit as well. But, yeah, let's just go ahead and rate it and move on to the next game, because... Wham! Hey, Wham! A reason to start a Tales game? Wham! Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for, you know, kind of doing a little bit of sellout stream there, but, you know, I mean, you know, we have this thing, got to mention it once in a while. Wham! So that puts you at 4. You got 4 months, and you got... 2 more hours to use. So, yeah, we could do that soon if you want to. I mean, probably not tonight, but soon. Your free sub was available. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's Prime. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you may as well use that for someone, right? You may as well get something out of it. Easily an 8 out of 10. What, this game, do you think? Here's what I want to do, though, first. I want to just see if there's a playthrough on YouTube that we can look at. I just want to see, you know, I want to just take a look and see, like, what the game looks like, what a playthrough looks like. If there's a long play. If there is. Which there might not be. But this does have a translation, so you'd think there might be a long play out here somewhere. There doesn't seem to be. What? Oh, this is a long play? It's only 13 minutes. What? Wow, okay. There's a 13-minute long play, apparently. Let's take a quick look at this. Here, this way we can see the rest of the game without having to play through the whole thing. The 8-bit drummer. He gives your favorite emote. Well, you know, hey, it's up to you, man. You could always sub to both. Of this game, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't necessarily want to spend that much time playing through it, but I am curious to see, like, oh, what the fuck? Wait, what happens? How does he have like all the abilities off the bat? What kind of long play is this? Okay, he's clearly starting at the maximum level. I don't understand how this is a long play. Well, let's just see what he does. First he goes to this hospital. The empty hospital. Oh, it's empty. Oh, well. I want to see what like a long play of this game looks like, you know. Maybe it's not really that long of a game. The length could just come from like having to grind levels to make progress. He's going up here. He's just skipping the castle. Well, I mean, Yumiko isn't there, so maybe you can just skip it. I don't know. You look at this stone statue and a diaper guy. He used a cheat, or maybe he just used a password that like gave him the maximum level. But that's, I guess, you know, it's not like a speed run. It's just a long play. I mean, I wouldn't call that a long play, but normally I think of a long play as actually playing through the game. But if he'll show off like, you know, parts of the game, that's cool. I wonder if there's like these shield things that like block your way from going to certain areas. I wonder if the like level has to do with those, getting past those, or is he doing something? Grinding bad? Well, not to me. Like, I like grinding. Sometimes I like grinding. As long as the game is fun to play. I like games with some grinding. Because I like the feeling of just getting stronger and putting effort in, like getting rewarded. Especially like, it's actually better in a lot of these earlier games because they tend to have faster battle systems and simpler mechanics. So it's more relaxing. It's just more rewarding. Just like with faster battles, you feel like things are moving along faster. And even in games like Final Fantasy 1 and Dragon Quest, the grinding is not that. It's only like a couple hours, you know, total that you have to grind. I guess Dragon Quest 1 is more than a couple hours. It's like 4 or 5 hours of grinding you have to do. Final Fantasy 1, you really only have to grind like, probably like, if you know what you're doing, like not really more than 2 hours before the Marsh Cave, and then after that, I think we're talking about different types. Well, yeah, I brought that up earlier, that there's like, the kids these days use a different definition of grinding. Like, a lot of younger people just use grinding to mean it has a lot of random battles. They just mean by grinding, they mean high encounter rate. But to me, that's like a different thing. To me, grinding means that in order to progress, you have to charge around in circles and just like level up before you can proceed. You know, that's grinding. Like, grinding means the act of just trying to get more experience or gold so that you can progress. If you're doing something, if you're like going somewhere on a quest, or if you're exploring a cave, or if you're like heading towards a boss and you're fighting on the way, that's not grinding. Even if the encounter rate is really high, that's not grinding because you're doing something. You're not just charging around in circles trying to get experience. But yeah, I don't know. The people use that word really weird now. It doesn't make any sense to me. Justin Bailey the game. Yeah, I guess so. I feel like I'm not really getting much out of like watching this guy. Or maybe this game just is, I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's much, it seems like the overworld is kind of like on the small side, and it seems like there's not really that much interesting to look at. Or, I mean, what the fuck? Does this guy even, it doesn't look like this guy's gonna even, how is this a long play? They put things on, sometimes people put things on YouTube, this guy doesn't even like beat the game. That's not even close to what a long play is. Okay, thanks whoever put that up. I was wondering how there could be a 13-minute long play of an RPG like that. In praise of grinding. Well, I mean, I do think grinding can be fun sometimes. It can definitely be unfun at other times. And certainly like the more modern style of grinding that like MMOs or cell phone games employ, I tend to not like. But okay, I don't know, man. There's no long play at this game. Oh well. I was hoping we could see more of what the game looks like later on. Maybe even like see the final boss, but I guess not. What's this? Wait a second. Hold on a second, guys. What is this? Wait, let's just check this out for a second.
Youkai Gundan, но Chousen. Внимательный зритель JRPG Одиссеи сразу же спросит.
Well, this guy, he's not speaking in English. But we might be able to see like more of the game at least. He goes into a cave. He fights like zombies.
Например, плащ, в котором можно проникать.
Oh, look, he's got like one of those weird hats on.
Ну, карта мира поделена на своеобразные зоны. Ну, или с помощью плаща.
So there is a lot more to this game. Oh, you can like run fast. You can get speed shoes or something. Okay, here we go. What? I don't know what he's saying, but it doesn't matter. I just want to see like more of what the game looks like.
Снизить частоту спецпредметом можно только на карте мира, а быстро
Read your earlier message. Sorry, Wham. I'm trying to look at two things at once. That was innuendo. Oh, I get it now.
Так что если бои достали, можно какое-то время на них забить.
Now I get what you mean by grinding.
Такая приятная мелочь, как восстановление здоровья и маны при наборе
Yeah, Mr. Leo agrees with me. Grinding is fun
too. А в случае гейм-овера и вовсе без каких-либо штрафов оживаешь в доме Kitarou.
If the battle system is flexible. Yeah, Russian.
Врагов в бою может быть до 3.
Russians seem to love retro games. That's pretty cool. Oh, what's this guy?
Предметы но все решаемо.
Wait, what was that? He's playing in English suddenly. Or has he been playing in English the whole time? Oh, I guess he has. I didn't notice.
Тут они тоже есть. И с этим все.
I think I can tell you something useful. With 4 spheres, you'll be able to get to a secret continent from the underground lake. Yeah, so there is more to this game after all.
Прохождению, а квестовые предметы применяем вручную для продвижения по сюжету. Загадки на приличном уровне. Поднапрячься придется, но все решаемо. Иногда надо обыскать участки под
ногами. Over 15 years to get a pun? Really?
Только за лечилки. Есть статуи Будды. Циферки. Размер карты, я уже говорил. Обычно завязка JRPG 80. Почти не раскрывается.
Looks like there's like a variety of interesting characters you can like talk to and fight.
Обычно завязка JRPG 80-х, в которую мы сейчас и погрузимся.
What's that guy? We got the Youkai.
Короче, в заставончике видим, что что-то упало с неба. Пытается наладить отношения между людьми.
Now he's going to show off some of the anime. That's what I wanted to see.
Только в аниме 85-го года. Идем немного дальше.
Or maybe it's late.
Пещеру позади замка. И доступ в новую зону.
No?
В подземелье присоединяем детка Канаки GeGeGe. А выйдя наружу, около одного из деревьев, полотенчика и там момент. В этой зоне 2 замка, которые враждуют между собой. Один лисий...
Oh, here we go.
к тому, что, мол, люди не лезьте в
Yeah, I
дело
wanted to see
Youkai,
these little
а то
shots from
хуже
the
будет.
anime.
И если есть желание ознакомиться с этой вселенной поближе, рекомендую посмотреть сериал 2008 года «Хакаба Китаро».
Is this like from the newer anime? There was like a newer version of the anime that came out like not too long ago. It looks pretty cool. I would watch this.
11 серий по 20 минут. Ну а вернемся
Like
к
that
игре.
looks. I think that looks new. It doesn't look. Looks really good if that's an older anime.
Но
If I don't
сценарий
think so.
использован оригинальный. Разработка
Kikoman
велась
thing with the
компанией
hero based on
Bandai,
soy sauce?
которая
I think so.
специализировалась
Yeah, I
в
think I've
разработке
seen that.
товаров по мотивам аниме.
I think we watched that
Обязательно
recently.
игр. Ну, давайте поглядим,
Russia
что же
was
у них
flooded with cheap
получилось.
Famiclones called Dendi. The retro collecting revolves around
Сразу к
Famiclones.
сути.
Yeah, I've heard about the
Оригинал
Dendi.
Kitarou
I've heard
2
that.
является чистой JRPG, но довольно
Show-
урезанной.
Show me,
Например,
show me,
тут нет
show
денег.
you.
А предметы
Kikoman,
получаешь либо
Kikoman.
выпадением с врагов,
Maybe I didn't
либо
see
в
that.
сундуках, либо просто по сюжету. А еще здесь отсутствуют города.
Show me, show
Все
you.
локации
Ah, yes, because
попадают
show
в
you
мир
means soy
боевые.
sauce in
Ну, за
Japanese,
исключением
right?
некоторых домиков NPC. Но это не локации, а просто отдельные
Show me
карты.
soy sauce all the time. Yes.
А
Oh, it's one of those
пароль в основном-
puns you wouldn't get unless you
Ну,
like
на карте
understand
имеется сеть
Japanese.
хижин, где можно подлечиться и записать пароль. Да, тут...
Does he show off the ending to the game? Here, let's watch the ending, guys.
Наконец, оплываем остров и на снежной стороне мочим Генбу.
Genbu
Спасаем
attacks.
ту самую Юмика,
Hey, there's-
и она
what's her
дает
name?
нам
The
цветок
girl.
лотоса, что вручила ей Тенью.
Lotus flower has been obtained.
Используя цветок лотоса на юге Японии, проходим на небеса.
The boxing
И там
accessory,
богиня Тенья
it
дает
very
тебе
well might be.
благословение,
I
оружие,
really don't
и
know.
воскрешает
It's kind of hard to
волшебника.
tell.
Двигаем к нему на могилку,
I can't even read his
используем
name,
семечко,
so I really don't. It might be, man. Although that guy
плывем в замок
appeared
главного
on
злодея.
stream,
Открываем
like he
ключом
had more of a
по
style of
проходим
it was
лабиринт,
video
встречаем
of him talking
Тут
about
просит
stuff,
отдать ему снадобье.
and this guy
Рассказываем ему,
is not on
убеждаем
stream at
его,
all, so it's like a
превращается
different
в
style of
великого
video, so
лиса.
I'm guessing it's
Мочим
probably
его.
different guys.
Остается тело.
I think there's just like a
Если
lot of
от
Russian
этого
guys that
тела
like retro
появляется
games.
монстр, которого невозможно убить. Поэтому
The word show you
используем
for a long
на тропы
time.
забирающие
I
снадобья.
kind of just learned
И
that
так не
recently when I
сможет
started
ожить.
learning.
Если снадобье
Oh, here. Is this like a complex rating system? What is this?
графика, дизайн 3.
Wow.
Есть графон в бою.
He like rates.
Остальное довольно
How many
серенькое
fucking?
и
This
грязное.
guy's like the opposite of me. Like I have 2 numbers for every game.
Не особо
Overall and
выдающийся, но
soundtrack.
боевые
This
его
guy like
прикольные.
rates every single thing. He probably rates the
Игры
packaging.
0. Нету.
Wow.
Оригинальность.
I can't. Are these numbers good or bad? Is this on a scale of 1 to 10
Играбельность
or 1 to
2.
4? Like
Игра
what?
без особого удовольствия. Плюс мелкие баги.
This I know, man. This guy loves to rate
Хорош.
everything.
Обыск поверхности и применение предметов. Ништяки.
No, I get the appeal of it. To me, like I don't like having like ratings for like a lot of things because that kind of dilutes each rating. Like when you have like 20 different ratings like this, and it's like nobody. It's just like nobody wants to look at that. So it kind of your opinions. It sort of like just kind of makes it less interesting, I guess. I don't know. Or I mean, maybe some people look at all those, but I just think it's since I want to put the emphasis on soundtrack, especially. I like having just one score for music and then one for the overall game. I really like that system. For me, I mean that's for me, of course. Everybody's different. All right, well, you know what? Speaking of ratings, let's rate the game. I think we definitely played it long enough and saw enough of it that we can rate it. Of course, if I were to actually play through the game, I certainly might change my opinion of it based on certain things, but I think I get the gist of it, and I definitely think it's a 6. You give this rating a 2. You give the rating a 2? You give my rating or his rating system, or... what, do you guys have any opinions? You guys, some of you were here for like the entire thing. What would you guys rate this game on a scale of 1 to 10? Hey, feel free to express your opinions. Your opinions matter too. But it definitely seems like a good game. I don't know. Maybe if I played it more, I might even raise the score. But I like that it seems kind of open world, sort of like Dragon Quest. Open world is an overused term, but just like open, like it kind of throws you into a world, and you can just kind of have to explore and figure out where to go. That's pretty cool. Like the graphics are nice. It's a nice looking game, especially for a Tose game. Pretty impressive. The music, I gotta say that the one thing holding it back is the soundtrack. I kind of was not crazy about that soundtrack. It definitely establish like the right tone for like, and it was kind of similar to the music of the first game, but I think the first game might have even had better music. Like, it's decent music, but it wasn't really that catchy. None of the songs really stuck with me, and there's also like kind of a lack of variety. It seemed like I looked at the soundtrack on YouTube and it was very short. There's only like 7 or 8 tracks, I think. You need to see more of it to really give it a fair rating. Yeah, and also the game maybe was a little bit too open, because Dragon Quest at least has NPCs that talk to you and like give you like some general idea of what you should be doing, or it has more to interact with. You have more general kind of goals. Like this game, I guess, I don't know the story that well, and maybe the manual like explains some stuff, but and there was an NPC that said, "Hey, you got to go find the princess," but I just felt like, I guess it's more just like the world felt really empty. Like you kind of walk around, you don't really find that much. Maybe I just had to explore more. But there's like the statue that told us to get lost. There's an abandoned hospital. There was one NPC who was like, "Go to the castle." But it felt a little bit empty. I don't know. And I would have liked the soundtrack to be better, but it still seemed like a cool game though. Like it seemed good. Like it seemed fun. The battle system, very simple, but pretty good. Like pretty solid. Not too much depth, but I like that you just have to go around and explore, and it's a good looking game. So I don't think I can give it less than a 6. But if it had better music, I would probably rate it even higher. The short level scale is very interesting. Battle music didn't really sound like battle music. I think it generally sounded like battle music. It just wasn't that catchy. Like, I don't know. It was good. I think it's a game, like, I bet Skittles might like it. He probably would, if he were here, I think he would probably think that the game looked pretty cool. And I don't know, maybe he should give it a try. But yeah, I don't really feel a compulsion to like play through and beat it like I did with Wizardry or Final Fantasy. I will say that, even though I graded Wizardry the same, Wizardry is just like, it's so primitive and so basic and has some like such huge flaws in some ways, and it's hard to give it more than a 6. But to be honest, I had more fun playing Wizardry than GeGeGe no Kitarou. But still, not a bad game. I mean, maybe it should be a 5.
Oh my God, Brian! I just noticed something.
Oh, it's Genocider, guys. Hey, we got a special guest star.
Brian,
Yes.
My kimono, my comfy kimono, it has pockets. Look at this. Look, I have pockets.
You have pockets. She's a kimono with pockets.
Oh
wow,
my God,
guys.
this is the best.
She's got a kimono. I mean,
I am so excited right now.
To have that ancient Japanese culture, to be part of that, but yet to have the convenience of pockets at the same time.
I know.
It's like the best of both worlds.
It really is.
Wow.
It is comfortability.
DJ Tsurugi says hi. DJ Tsurugi says hi.
Hello, DJ Tsurugi.
And Mr. Leo also says hi, and then flip choke.
Are they excited about these pockets? Because, like, no joke, this is exciting.
Well, Mr. Leo said pockets, and then he posted my excited face. So I think that's a big yes.
Oh, man.
Don't they usually use sleeves as pockets? Well, like, to put things in, no.
I mean,
like,
you can.
As far as, like...
But, like, why would you do that when you can have actual pockets?
You can't keep your wallet in your sleeve.
I mean, you could.
It's not a good idea.
You could, but then your arm would be really heavy. Oh, man. This is so cool.
Yeah.
I have pockets.
She's very excited about the pockets.
This is awesome.
We just played an obscure NES Famicom RPG.
Good job.
And it was great.
That's awesome.
Well, it was good.
But it
wasn't
not
great.
As awesome.
It was good, though.
But you know what's great, Brian?
What's great?
Pockets in a kimono.
Yeah, pockets is pretty cool.
Yes.
Hmm?
All right.
All right. Thanks for letting us know about that,
Exactly.
Jennifer. All right. Yeah, so, I think I'm giving it a 6. I'm going to stick with a 6, but it's probably a bit below a 6 because I thought for a second about giving it a 5. So maybe like a 5.7 or even a 5.6. Like I feel like it should be around this range in the overall rankings. Is it below or above Dragon Scroll? I feel like it is right around this range. Below or above Trojan? Penguin Coon Wars, the Goemon game. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is more around here. Yokai Club. Oh yeah, wait, which one was Yokai Club? I liked that game. But it was pretty janky and... Oh, you gotta go? Okay, S-Lib. Hey, thanks for stopping by, though. We'll see you later. Where you put your stack of Strukens. There's something not stellar about having both a narration text box a la Dragon Quest and having animation. Well, I mean, I don't know about that. Excited about pockets. Fake pockets in women's jeans are hilarious. Fake pockets, I know. That's another one of the Mii Fighter skins, Goemon. Oh, so they just have a bunch of skins that are based on like different classic game characters. But it's just skins, like they don't have like new moves or anything, right? That's not... I mean, that's kind of interesting, I guess, but... Yeah, I mean, I'm glad Goemon isn't forgotten. They should just put Goemon in the game. They should make him like an actual character. Like, that would be awesome. Yeah, it could have been a cool character, I agree. Let's see here. Yokai Club. Well, it has to be above here, since I'm rating it a 6. It has to be above 5.51. No, I mean the game is certainly decent. I mean, no, if it was decent, it would be a 5. No, I think a 5.6, right around a 5.6. So yeah, maybe a 5.61, maybe below Dragon Scroll. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put it here. 5.61. I guess I struggled a little bit, but it feels about right to me. And I don't know, if I did play again, if I played through it completely, maybe I would have a little bit higher opinion of it. I feel like with Wizardry, if I had only played like an hour of Wizardry and then I'd put it down, I would have given it a lower score for sure. I would have given it a 5. Maybe, yeah, I probably would have given it a 5. Playing through Wizardry definitely made me like it more. And surprisingly, shockingly, like I thought I knew Final Fantasy, but the same with Final Fantasy. If I had not played through Final Fantasy, if I just gone like, I know Final Fantasy, I've played through that multiple times, we'll just like play it for like an hour, I probably would have ended up giving it an 8. I think I would have lowered my score. But yeah, so I mean, playing through games can change your opinion, and it's very possible that could happen with this game. But we don't have time to play through every game. Sorry. There's like 1,500 goddamn games. So with that in mind, let's move on to the next one. I'm sure you guys are all like... I know, like, this is just my style. I like to be... I kind of want to be thorough, and I want to like learn as much about every game as I can. And like put a lot of thought into like the ratings and stuff. But maybe some people are like, shut up and play the next game already. I understand. So I should probably do that.